And here we is, family. My bad. I had to get it together. I had to get it together. What's up, Uncle Carl?
Man,
Let
all
me
well. Good morning, my brother.
let me get to sharing it out for the people.
Yes, sir.
Get in the building. My bad, family. I had to reset some stuff and do some recalibrating. But here's me, Uncle Carl, this morning. What it do?
We're in the building.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Shout out to y'all, family.
Yeah, welcome to Spacely's house, you heard? That ain't the one I was trying to get to. Let me get to the right one. So how was your weekend, huh?
Man, it was all right.
It was all right.
Yeah, it was all right. It was all right, man. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, for sure.
I
What
lost a
am
cousin.
Oh, well, yeah.
And,
Condolences, condolences,
yeah,
man.
man. But I go.
For sure, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's always a rough time. Good morning, Mama Quill. Thank you for tapping in. How you like how the world's spinning right now,
Well, man, it was prophesied. You know what I mean? Not to get spiritual, but man, look, they read the same books we read, but at the same time, you know, as I recall, the people chose a flesh king before. You know, they didn't want the righteous one or the one that lead the crowd, or who knows who will come. You know, because Sister Harris told them everything they doing now.
Mm.
But um, all we could do is prepare ourselves in our homestead and stay safe. You know what I'm saying? But stay informed.
Hmm.
I know people don't watch the news, even though people don't watch podcasts. People don't. They don't read. How y'all gonna know when something coming? You know what I mean? They was partying down in Sodom and Gomorrah. It's worse than Sodom and Gomorrah now.
Oh, so you basically what you saying is that our people have a lack of knowing what's going on besides partying.
Well, um, I ain't gonna say it like that because ain't nothing wrong with doing that.
Okay.
But the thing is, you know, the script said my people destroyed for the lack of knowledge. And in the, in the context of that the picture is like it's right in our hand.
Hmm.
Even if you don't read about it now, you can look at the news to see what the weather like,
Facts.
or get on the podcast, some righteous podcasts that know what's going on. But I'm saying, then the our school system. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
They should teach it. You know, shoot, we at war, man, and teachers ain't telling the kids, "Hey, look, you got to protect yourself." You know, and it's just a king caboodle demonstration.
How do we change perspective on it, though,
Well, uh, all we can do really, like I said, man, you know, praying without ceasing is dead. You know what I'm saying? So we got to act. We got to be more active people
huh?
than you know, preparing ourselves in the meantime and between time.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because it ain't no joke. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It ain't no joke. And a lot of kingdoms fail for arrogance and prideful and greed. You know what I'm saying? And we right there. You right. But at the same time, I do believe in I do believe in God and higher power.
Hmm.
Cause you can look and tell, if Trump never could control the stars, sun, and the moon, we be paying to see that, bro.
What'd you say?
Man, if they can control that, man, we be paying for all that, man. You know what I'm
For
saying?
sure, for
But they
sure.
ain't touching that. They trying to get up out there and find another way to go, but that ain't it. And you could tell they didn't create nothing. You know what I'm saying? And man, it's just I would say, stay focused, you know what I mean, by any means necessary. Good morning, all y'all. Just shout out Uncle Carl. Thank you. Love y'all. But yeah, straight up, man, it's that season. You know what I'm saying? Can't look, look, can't no party, can't no nothing. We can pray, But then in praying, you got to have action.
Yeah.
You know, stock up on canned goods. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling you, man. Uh, and I'm like that. I like information. You know what I'm saying? So I got to read and I got to focus. You know what I'm saying? I don't listen to everything because the words say you hear what you hear. Don't have itching ears. So, I try to stay focused and keep my children focused. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Shoot, man, it's just, I didn't vote for 47. I voted for the sister because I'm just gonna be flat out. It was the sister that took care of everybody. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. That was true. We took care of their kids. You know what I'm saying? They know what I'm talking about. And so we get this far. Oh, we can't trust them because it's man, get on with that mess.
How you doing, Maria Carter? Cuz on. She said, how did I hit that like button before you? I just got here, Grand Rising. Y'all hit that like button. I'm over here dropping
Yeah,
dimes to y'all right now.
yeah, super
What's up, the
violated.
lovely? Yeah,
It,
super
it's
violated.
free.
The lovely Deborah Luna. How you doing? What's up, Petty Fish? What's up, the lovely Sherry Allen, Granny G in the building. What's up, Miss T? And we got Michelle Smith, aka Ann, and her husband is in the building. What's up, Common Sense? You know, Mama Quill always waking up with us. The lovely Eleanor Wicker. How you doing, beloved? Y'all hit that like button. It ain't gonna cost you nothing. What's up, Concrete Jungle? What's up, Tony Terry in the building enjoying that good weather? It don't
Yeah.
cost you nothing to hit that like button, family. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? And we got the lovely Felicia Martinez coming from you heard New Jersey by way of the East Coast. Y'all hit that like button for me and we ain't asking you to do much. Just hit that like button.
And shout out to Winters on the lightning lip. This just be cutting up. Shout out to my sister.
What's up, Tasha Lynn? The lovely Tasha Lynn is in the building. No, Unc, I hear everything you saying. Cause listen, man, you know me. I be trying to watch the different
Yes,
shows and
sir.
stuff. And I was looking at where you got certain people mad at Tucker Carlson right now. You know, you got right now it's like damn near a civil war going on with the
Yeah,
right,
straight.
with the like how the Democrats was into it with each other. You got that kind of going on, and really over the war. They don't want you talking nothing about it.
That's right.
Like it's crazy,
Yeah.
like just to see how people, you know what I'm saying. They don't want you saying nothing. Like you cannot go against this president or whoever his allies. You can't say nothing. Oh, you got a chance. They want to lock you up.
Yeah.
Oh, it's R.I.P. to spell my. What happened? Let me see. Damn, what happened to the good brother?
Oh,
Talking about Maurice. We
Maurice who?
used to be on Meat Freaks Barbecue to be on here in the morning. Hey, yeah. Let me get this right here. Hey, war we are losing. Facts that they saying Jada. Let me see. Felicia Martinez. Mickey's Roll Call is sponsored by Florence Lawrence, a motion picture star who invented the turn signal and brake signal for vehicles. Women's History Month. Shout out for Florence Lawrence. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not sure? Damn, I gotta send my condolences to the good brother. Damn.
Who?
Meat Freaks Barbecue.
Well,
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken. Good morning, Mr. Classic. Condolences to the good brother.
yeah, condolences,
Yeah,
man.
wow.
Yeah,
Man,
man.
said he passed. Damn.
Wow. Well, we meet freaks at.
Florida.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah,
remember him guy
yeah,
from this. Wow, that's sad to hear, man.
yeah. That's terrible, man. We losing, like I say. Wow.
Yeah, man. The deal is,
Mm.
they didn't have a strategy, but the real deal is they all tycoons, man. You know, this is what they've been doing before I was born. You know what I'm saying? They've been doing it, but when it's wrong, it's wrong. Right is right and wrong is wrong.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Then when your greed, it wax your heart, and you just think you could take over. You know, so anything.
right.
And see that the deal was 47 thought he was gonna go in. But see, you got Stephen Miller, who is straight up. He said, I heard him say on TV, he wanted to see the people in pain. So uh, you strike this country thinking you're gonna replace or do a move like you did in Venezuela.
Right.
These different people. You know what I'm saying? And I just tell you like straight up, if you kill my son and my daughter and my wife, it's something, man.
And then the one they took out, Ayatollah Khomeini, he was the most moderate. I mean, who didn't want to have no nuclear program.
Right.
And then his son is in power.
Oh man.
And after what you just did to him, and to me, this is what's sad about the situation, though. In my humble opinion, it's the sad thing. We didn't even have to go over the good morning, Michael Cooley, the good brother. He said, good morning, Greenwood, Mississippi, 662 point of order. Keep pressure on Davina, man. We trying, brother. We trying. To me, and like I said, you've been saying about Stephen Miller, but my thing is, do people understand, like, Trump cabinet, they want it, but now you got some people, good morning, the lovely Lanita Murray. A lot of people is, and yeah, shout out, I mean, condole to the good brother Meat Freak down in Florida.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sad.
What's up, Alan? To me, like how they coming back saying that Trump made a bad move, and like him saying, this what is crazy. He asking other countries to come help now, like for the Straits of
they
Hormones.
said, no, this ain't, we ain't started this. And they don't, the other countries don't like Trump for real.
No, but when you looking at it, because you saying the interceptors, they've been going through them, and you looking at how you think the Gulf states is looking.
Man, it's like he put the signal out and nobody coming.
Yeah, and it's like, yeah, and you saying one thing, we won, and you saying they want to negotiate, then you got, right now it's the proper, it's the disinformation, but they telling you to come on in, and you got to go take some troops, and then when I'm listening to Lindsey Graham saying, oh, we're gonna bomb them, we got to, and it's like these people, like, do y'all understand?
Wicked, man. It's wicked.
Oh, hey, J-Dub, yeah, I mean he trying to, because he was told, it says Trump is trying to backpedal now. He know he's done. Blue wave is coming. Yeah, he know they might impeach his ass.
Well, just my girl said that when he won, she said he ain't gonna win. The only way he gonna win is start a war. So he went through all the ways to go, and now it's the last maneuver. And you know what I'm saying? You looking at the oligarchs, man. That's how they heart always been waxed cold to make the people suffer.
Yeah, because I'm looking at what Maria, not to cut you off, I'm looking at what Maria Cotton, she said all this stuff is because Obama had his name on that agreement.
Facts.
This dude don't want any trace of that black man. It's not
facts.
It's not real tried to get others to do this.
He's a general customer.
Yeah, he the only idiot who fell for facts. They was mad. He the only one. Facts. You right. He the only one. And that's what I'm looking at. People didn't understand when he did this. Like I look at you got people who didn't understand what Obama did. It was not going to be a threat to the United States, him signing that deal. And when people saw he gave them this money, no, we froze their money.
Exactly.
We just gave them back money that was theirs. I don't get like how people can just see one side. That's why I say I try to get it from both sides,
right,
and then figure it out. Like, okay, this may be some truth here. There's some truth here. I don't just go on, because the Democrats said this and that. I'm just going, no, I'm going to go, you know what I'm saying? But you right. Everybody else didn't want to do that war. Only he got geeked up. But go ahead on.
Look at Alan Lynch, what he said.
He said, this is the nature of the colonizers.
And I was, when I get the thing, I'm like, they talk about, they've been human trafficking since we came on them ships.
Good morning,
over here.
Facts.
They never stopped. You know what I'm saying? And what threw me all the time when the babies was on the milk cartons, on the paper and all that, man, they've been taking our kids for hundreds of years, man. And it's just, it had its course.
Yeah.
Sad to say, but Trump, man, is like, he always, and everything he touched crumbled.
Yeah, good morning,
for
Constance.
real.
No, for sure. I'm looking what Alan said. He said Obama chose negotiation to use diplomatic skills.
Exactly.
and eating the kids. Yeah, like listen, this is what see when I hear this stuff, I know a lot of people gonna get mad, gonna get turned off. See, but this just the honest. This just being honest. When you be hearing them, because now they coming about, it is saying the United States allegedly bombed that school.
The bomb,
You
they
bombed
had the
that school.
bomb.
Yeah, it said they bombed it, but you had people saying, "Oh no, they didn't." No, that I'm like, nah, it's coming out they did. But you know why they can? You know why they look at that as nothing? Because they just look at it's gonna be casualties in war. That's why you can see them saying, "Well, we gonna need to." Right now, I think they just sent 5,000 troops over there.
Yeah, it is. It's time. It ain't.
And you don't think, and you already hearing them, they hitting around saying we might have to do a draft.
They gonna do one.
They know they're gonna need a million. Like I said, I'll be watching different shows. Good morning, the lovely Luana Terry in the building. I'll be watching different shows where they say America gonna need damn near a million troops to go do what they need to do.
Then, I'm saying, man, you can't be a chess player because we need two boards of chess nowadays.
Yeah,
because you got to have an exit plan too.
I don't think they
never.
Trump didn't have no exit plan.
No, Trump just wanted to go to war. He's a tyrant. You know what I'm saying? That's what he is.
Listen, you got one of his donors saying she will give him $250 million if he run for a third term.
Yeah,
you listening what they already? You got certain segments of who really got the paper. They already putting it in his head. Look, you should go for a third term.
Right.
They already putting it in his head. Facts. Allen said big corporations uses the United States military for their interest. And looking at it, what's happening now? Gas then went up the highest over in 30 years. We got gas
$4.99 on the north side.
$3.99 right down the street.
$4.99 on the north side.
Yeah,
man. And it's gonna go higher.
Yeah, and look, let me get right what Cuz said. And we will have 1 million deaths. I'm already looking at it when they was talking about what they need. That right, Maria, $3.99. It's $3.99 right here on Flushing Road.
Yeah,
don't make no sense. Right, Maria, they making making money hand over fist. Don't make no money, but this don't benefit regular folks. It don't benefit us. And that's what I don't be getting with people who think like this war was justified. But when you ask who they went to war for, Iran, and I'm just going by what people have said. This ain't nothing Mickey said. I'm just going by from retired generals, even people in his own cabinet speaking out now saying Trump didn't have no exit strategy.
Exactly. Yeah, because the hand that put his hand to that, and like I said, you're dealing with a bunch of tyrants, man, and all this is to distract from them extreme files. I mean, because one thing, what you call say over 1,000 times, he up in there. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about in one interview, the girl said when she was 14, right?
Mm-hmm.
He did some treacherous stuff, beat her, made her go down, and then threatened to, unalive her, say something, you know what I mean? And he a bully too, you know what I mean? I'm saying, but you in there. If you wasn't in there, why y'all hiding? If you ain't got nothing to hide, me and you both know, if you ain't got nothing to hide, just bring it on out, But no, you can't bring that out, man. It's like the people are stoning if they see it.
I'm looking, and I agree with you, cuz she said, Maria Carter, lovely Maria Carter, my family, though. She said the military already stated that this remnants of Iraq going over there for a lie. They're not happy. Fact, you see the one guy, they broke his arm when he was, and that fella is married to a Palestinian too, Palestinian American. That's his wife. And like he said, he had to see, he said, because he went to the Iraq war. And look how the police did him. Man. Broke his arm and charging him.
Right.
Messed him up. He got a lawsuit, but that's showing you how they treat him. Lindsey Graham ain't got to go over there and fight no war.
Lindsey Graham just want to check, man.
Yeah, good morning, the lovely Carolyn Hendricks. See, my thing is, and Kenneth, you may be right. They probably got files where Trump ain't got no other choice, but
it's all over.
What he got to do.
It's all over. The other countries got him too. So you see how they played when he went over there to UK, wherever that fake king and queen over there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
See, they had a big old picture on the castle. Yeah.
No, but like I said, and to me, I'm with you, Alan. He said, let me put it up. It said, "Death isn't nothing to the ones who decides war, only to the family of the soldiers." Facts,
Yes, sir.
and they don't care. Bondi said it would bring down the system if they exposed it. Yeah, if they want, but that lets you know how they feel. That the stuff that's going on, they don't care about that.
Right.
They don't care about. They didn't really care about nothing about them messing with. In my humble opinion, the ones that what is they the 5%. No, what is it? What is it?
The 1%ers?
Yeah, the 1%ers. They don't care.
No, they don't care.
They don't care. If you go look at what they really doing, America finna damn near, and ain't nobody want to help.
The
If you go
fall of
look at
America.
it, don't nobody want to help. Been tricked into a war.
The fall of America.
And it's saying like Trump, the MAGA supporters don't. He did this on his own. Trump ain't did this on his own. Trump got told they went over there and did that to Venezuela, geeked him up like, oh, this gonna be a walk in the park.
But check this out. Now, they said that Putin was giving information to Iran on where our troops was. My theory was, this alleged because they didn't find him guilty. Of them, when Trump left, he took all them files with him. You know he was slanging them files, man. All them country people coming in there from out them countries stuff. How and every time, this is the first time I know of Putin coming over here back to back to back to back to back. It's the playbook he didn't gave him.
What up, Marty? Thank you for tapping in.
This is Putin playbook. This the last one. Now they want to mess with the FCC chair, which was picked by Trump. He want to take the license of people because they spreading the truth. They saying the news spreading the hoax. You know what I'm saying?
They don't want that out. No, fact. That's why podcast. See, you got. It's a lot of people. Let me re-say this again. I got the videos. I can pull them up. It's a lot of the people that's realizing like, oh, we was lied into the Iraq war.
Lied to by Bush.
And then you looking at when you seeing the people at the top who can afford gas being $4. It's not hurting them.
Exactly.
When you looking at, you might be seeing some of the supermarkets might be the shelves looking empty right now. If you do go to some of the stores, some of the shelves are kind of empty, family. I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Certain stores shelves are kind of empty. It ain't like I'm trying to give you a doom and gloom.
No, this is real. And some of them, due to the tariff thing, see, this is another thing with the tariff. He's squeezing the country, and then this countries they squeezing the people who buying them out the country. Then they squeezing us.
Good morning.
And you know what?
Yeah,
I hate to say it like this, but I don't never see them taking nothing down as far as money and off. Man, it's still gonna stay the same. They want to do this. This is either way. This gonna hurt the American people.
Yeah, but ain't nobody saying that.
Man, then like you say, Lindsey Graham. You know, man, I ain't got nothing good to say about that.
No, but it goes back to who want the war. Like, see, to me, and this is what I be saying with some in the military. Like, cuz on here, like she former military. She said he's stupid. How you bully the world and then to ask for help, threaten the folks you want to help from thinking they would help you. Narcissistic personality. Right. That's just like you didn't think when y'all went and killed their leader, you want to go unite the people. See, we still got this thing. Oh, we're gonna knock this down. We'll kill this person. Good morning, Andre Holland. Thank you for tapping in. You know what I'm saying? We're going ahead and kill these people, and we got it. It's gonna be all right.
Andre.
They know it was gonna be a forever war.
Yeah, they knew this.
They knew this.
They got bunkers they can go in and live under.
Yeah,
you know. But they know
Debbie Clark. What happened to Wonder Twins? Good morning. Man. Andre? I put Andre Holland up there, and I'm looking at what Alan Lynch said. He said the mainstream media or the national media put out a controlled and cooked up narrative.
Exactly.
I keep telling people. Debbie Clark said, "Good morning,
Good morning, everybody."
I keep telling people when you start seeing people, them bodies coming back,
them caskets,
then they gonna know it's serious.
Serious, man.
No, America listen, family. America, we got tricked. But like I said, Trump was so mad. They used his hatred for Obama. And he didn't understand the greed. Trump like money. He a money man. I understand he a money man, but
Right.
he don't understand. It might be a blue wave, it might not. I just gotta see who the blue wave gonna come in. Is they gonna be more people that's gonna be more America, or is they gonna be more expansion? Because that's what you got to look at during these elections
Exactly. But
on a national level.
they didn't want 10 elections. What they call them when they need a special election. They didn't want 10. Democrats won 10 of them.
Right.
So you know, people are dissatisfied because I don't know how they can believe. See, I'm a true fact. You always supposed to check and see who people is. So you gotta check people background, man.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people they going for I don't see how they went for it again. Cause I've been studying up on Trump since '88. I knew who he was. I knew he was a demon, and straight up. And he don't care. You know what I'm saying? He ain't caring nothing about the American people, our sons and daughters. His sons ain't going.
Nah.
Them Republicans, sons and daughters, whoever agreeing with this, they sons ain't going and daughters ain't going.
And I agree with you, Deborah Luna. She said inflation never has looked back. No, because go look at the first war we went over there.
Exactly.
Gas was under $2. It ain't never went down. It only has been going up.
Exactly.
So we already know. So we be prepared for us to be paying $5 from here on out. Because this is what it is. But see, his people not gonna say none of that. His supporters, they not gonna say where he messed up. And rather than say he messed up, you know what they're gonna say? They was gonna threaten Israel. I'm just telling you what people say. I'm just this ain't nothing like. But who was you going to fight for?
Right.
If they couldn't attack us, if they didn't drop no bomb, so you can't keep using the same rhetoric that you used last time that you using this time. You can't go put, like I said, Obama did that deal. Don't think they was trying to get Obama to go over there and start the war. The neocons thought he was finna go over there.
Right.
But you cannot do it. Now we over there, and you know how this thing end.
Bunch of body bags.
You know how it end.
And like I said, he also released what they call them when they put it sanctions. He released the sanctions on Russia. So now they making billions of making billions of dollars a
He didn't
a
have
day.
no choice. He didn't down there. They didn't think that the Straits of Hormuz, if I'm saying it right, they didn't Trump them. I don't think they thought about this. I'm being honest with you. I don't think they didn't think they would close it down. They didn't think it was closed.
Thought the people was gonna run it in because the people wanted to change.
Yeah.
So he said, if I take him out, all the people going, oh Trump. No, they ain't go like that. And so now, they armed up, and believe me, man,
we're in the trick.
It's one of them David and Goliath story, right?
Yeah, he put himself in the trick bag.
Man, but I just it's no good end on either side.
No,
you got a lot of countries gonna come in because
yeah.
Iran bombing other countries too, and they said we may not can beat them with the weaponry, but you know what? We gonna close down with this oil. So you got mines in the water, they put mines in the water. So
yeah. When Trump telling them we destroyed their army, their navy, go and take your boats through there, and you just got one burnt up, blew up. Like ain't nobody finna take that chance.
And them
like
boats
that.
cost billions of dollars.
The facts.
Yes, sir. Them boats cost billions of dollars.
But see, Hassan Pinchback, thank you for tapping in. I agree with you, cuz said Vietnam all over again. Let me see what Con said. 2 months ago, Trump was telling gas was going down and he was the best president ever. That didn't age well, did it? He just lied and said he talked to all 4 presidents about the war. Just lying. Wow. He didn't think about anything. He left Americans over there to die. Still people over there waiting to get out. Hey, look, but you can't tell none of them people this right here. And I agree with you, J-Dub. Groceries are finna go up even more now. And people ain't looking at that. But see, their mind was, oh, we did this to Venezuela. And I keep, I don't get how his people be that delusional.
Man,
in my humble opinion.
They blind, man. I mean, when I say blind, I'm saying their hearts are wax cold. And you can get, I'm gonna say this. You see this? You can get the most poorest, European, right?
Mm-hmm.
And man, look, and to let us look good, to let us be better. Shoot, man. Nah, they think dude is the one. You okay?
Yeah, you can't. You have that. Imperialistic mind.
That's right. That's right. That's
And
the
that's
right
and I
word.
see what you're saying. Kenneth said, breaking news: the terrorist director for the USA just resigned and said Iran was no imminent threat.
Was not. Was not. They it's just like
Mm.
When Bush sold us that story about, you know, going to the Iraq war. He lied. You know what I'm saying?
But don't nothing happen for them lying. That's the thing. It's no checks and balances.
Yeah. So it's like, man, but all I can say, man, is we got to be more thinking for real, because this ain't no joke. And get, I don't know, man. Shoot.
I'm looking at this crazy stuff right now. You got Condoleezza. They had to call
Oh
Condoleezza
man.
Rice. Condoleezza Rice calls on Trump administration to finish Iran's military. These show you,
She was with Bush.
this just show you the mind state of him.
She,
But you know
they,
that he listening to Fox News though, because I'm already looking at it. He get see they know how to they played this dude Epic Fury. Then they think because they saying some hellified names, Epic Fury. Like, do they understand
this
some of
ain't
the
no
stuff?
game. Active Fury was
Oh,
a Xbox game or something.
right.
Crazy.
Like let me see, his people aren't not delusional. They're in for all they can get facts on the backs of the taxpayers of America. What's up?
You got a body protection, something.
Huh?
You got a big blue box.
I got a big blue box.
Yeah,
Where
on the screen.
oh, hold on, let me get you situated.
Yeah, but you're right, Mick, and you asked the question, how can we prepare? Uh, well, each one teach one. You know what I mean? We got to school our children and this stuff. You know, not to take it where we going, but at the same time, you can't feed a baby steak. So you got to nurture them towards what's going on. You can't be like, uh, I, I like praying, and I believe in prayer, you know what I mean? But like I say, praying is an act of it. I ain't going to church to feel good about nothing. I want to hear the playing. What is God really saying? And
Mm.
see, in our town, y'all, not all of them, but look, a lot of the old school ones, they not concerned. They call themselves concerned, pastor, but they not concerned. But the Bible and the Quran tell you about that demonstration, how it's going. And I don't see them trying to bring the people together, bring the youth together. See, this was going on back in my young days. Pastors, preachers, they used to get with the young kids. They weren't scared to walk amongst them. You know what I mean? And so that's what I'm saying, man.
Yeah,
So
no, I see what you're saying. I'm just reading some of the comments. I'm
yeah,
looking at,
put it out
like
there.
J Dub said, keep your eyes off of false flags, facts. Said this is what Concrete Jungle said. This is what happened when you place unqualified people in positions of power just because they're yes men.
Facts.
Right, right. It said I'm just putting them up. It's I heard. Okay, let me see. Now is the time to get him out of office and try to salvage whatever relationships we can. We may kiss a lot of ass, but we burned a lot of bridges, and that's what we did. But we did that out of, and I'm gonna be honest with you, that maverick attitude. Remember, he's running. We got the best military. I strengthen up our military. All this they did, but to me, it was like, and then he don't got no extra strategy. Cause I got something I want to put up here for y'all. Let me just show you what his allies telling them. Man, we so messed up over this whole little thing right here. This is like, but who is he listening to? Who is Trump listening to? You see this? Hold on, let me put this up here. It said, man, this is the type of stuff that we got to go through. But like I say, I didn't get it from us. I got it from the Republican side. Now look at this. It says they got Americans in the Middle East emergency assistance. You got to be downright.
Your operation
She's
was
a
based
great
on a
liar too. That's
cumulative
all come out her
effect
mouth.
of
He
various
always
Hold
pick
on,
great
direct
hold on. She
liars.
threats
talking.
that Iran posed to the United States of America, and the president's feeling based on fact that Iran does pose an imminent and direct threat.
I've said repeatedly since the first briefing over 10 days ago, there was no imminent threat to the United States that I believe would constitute putting our sailors and soldiers in harm's way.
Well, was Iran a threat to the U.S. or not? Joining us tonight to talk about this and the situation in the Middle East is former Secretary of State, former National Security Advisor Condoleezza Rice. Secretary Rice, thanks for being here. You know, we have these polls out about Iran, national security threat. You know, most people who answer these polls, it's 61% yes, 38% no. This is the banter back and forth, even as obviously the military operation is being characterized as being very successful, and we have markers on that. What's your thoughts about where we are right now and where we may be headed?
Well, the most important thing, Brett, and thank you for having me, but the most important thing is to recognize that Iran has been at war with us for at least 47 years, all the way from 1979. People may forget. They took our embassy hostage 444 days. They were responsible for the killings of 300 plus Marines in Lebanon in the early 1980s. If you ask people about Iraq, what was the source of many of our casualties in Iraq, you'll get estimates as high as 75 or 80% of them were due to Iranian-made roadside bombs. And so they've been at war for us a long time. They also have developed the military capability to have reach outside of the boundaries of Iran, including Hezbollah and Hamas, which they both arm and equip and continue to arm and equip even after the events of the summer. And I myself negotiated 4 Security Council resolutions calling them a threat to international peace and security under Chapter 7, the strongest chapter of the UN Security Council resolutions, because of their nuclear.
Okay. Yeah. We back, family.
Did it, but it really got mad.
Like I'm looking at what Carol Kincaid said. Who was Trump listening to? He regrets. He repeats over and over. He listens to nobody but his own mind. Good grief, what a mess. And I see what you saying, Zachary Harrison. Fox News is trash. It may be. I'm just saying this is where they say he's getting a lot of his good information from. But that is crazy that you had to go reach back to Condoleezza Rice to go get out of this quagmire. Like,
who was on the Lion team about Iraq.
Right. And like you went and got somebody in that war. Look how they not look favorable upon that war they went and started.
You see, Bush ain't said nothing.
Because he can't say nothing. He was talking about Trump. You know, a lot of the ex-presidents was talking about him.
I ain't see Bush say nothing. I ain't seen, because he the one ripped everybody out. 401k disappeared. He made the stock market crash. Obama had to bring things back. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, man, that rim there,
right?
You can't. Ain't no liberation. We gotta liberate ourselves, because the American people, the American people is the money bag. So if you bring people up where you at, you know what I'm saying, then you can't control it.
It just I'm just tripping that these are the people they go put up, like somebody gonna say Condoleezza Rice. Oh yeah, she went and got Condoleezza. We don't really listen to Condoleezza. We know Condi has lost her mind.
Yeah, she probably own private prison. A lot of them do.
Yeah, I mean, ain't she part owner? Or she running the Denver Broncos or something, if I'm not mistaken.
I heard somebody put that in the chat. I don't really know.
No, because I know she wanted to be the NFL commissioner of the league when she was leaving up out of, but they weren't gonna let her be the.
She's a billionaire.
They weren't gonna let her be man. All the money they stole during the Iraq war.
Real.
Listen, we looking at $37 trillion in debt. Somebody
put in the chat that the word I'm paraphrasing. They said about I thought it was DEI. They call her. They have a way of humbling you, something like that. You know, we supposed to be we made it so far on DEI, but they the ones reach from it. You know what I mean?
Had to go back and go get her to go get some help. I'm
Yeah.
looking at concrete. I feel she's full of shit, still giving false information. They
Exactly.
never speak on why the Iranians felt threatened by the U.S. in the
Right.
first place. They don't understand that the Shah they had an overthrow because wasn't it not Britain who put him in, and the United States put the Shah, and he was a dictator. But see, if
Same
you
concept.
look at it, but see, they ain't gonna never admit to none of that concrete.
Right, common sense.
I'm looking at woman. She said we spend more time spending destroying country and rebuilding them while neglecting our own country. Facts.
Man. So and then it's like, well, I know about falsehood and how they demonstrate, you know what I'm saying? Because they want to go against what the truth. They mad because see, it's reporting. You got reporters over there that's feeding back the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And then here they go with the wolf. What is it? The hoax and all the witch hunt and all this.
Yeah.
So, man, if you notice these words they use, these are words the Ku Klux Klan use.
Yeah.
Man, I was looking at when they marched on Washington, all in the street. You know what the sign said?
What?
Make America great again.
I never understood why he would come with that slogan. What did he mean?
I'm telling
Make
you.
America great again.
Okay, let's be truthful with this.
Let's be
The
truthful.
man, the 47 parents was Klansmen, okay? Straight
Facts.
up.
Okay.
My man and dad, they was into that thing deep.
Mm-hmm.
So if you do the history on them, this was the same slogan: witch hunt, hoax. This is stuff they was used. These are words they was throwing out there. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then when I looked at this one period, and I said, they got a big old sign to say "Make America Great Again." Now I knew the concept of what they was using, because I knew they weren't talking about that. They was talking about "Make America White Again."
Mm-hmm.
When they was over everything and the people and us.
Mm-hmm.
See, that ain't gonna happen no more. No, that ain't gonna happen no more. How y'all said, Christian brother, the devil is alive. Straight up.
Because
and hold on,
go
to all
ahead.
my Caucasian people in chat, we love you. I mean, we just saying the fact, because we got people that's our color too. That's like we said, kind of little right. It's more than that. You go to the dude running for the Michigan. Oh man, you got Tim Buck, two Scott. You got Buck and the preacher.
And we gotta we gotta keep Cuba in our prayers, because they got a nationwide blackout. It's Cuba. Can you imagine, like, people on ventilators or babies in incubators or people who got who need to survive? And that's what I'm saying. Like, we don't look at stuff like that we doing.
I seen that.
Yeah,
that's sad. That's part of what Trump doing.
Yeah, see, we don't see that we will starve people out just because we might be mad at a leader, so we'll hurt the people, but we'll think we're gonna make the people uprise, and then we can put who we want to. Like, man, when you look at some of this stuff, but it goes back to that mentality.
Yep.
And I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, I watched some of it, Deborah. Hey, listen, it was real interesting. I'm gonna say that it was real interesting on what went down. Like, when I was looking at it, and he was just to be filming, and the other people that was there didn't get to go to jail. I mean, in my humble opinion, I do believe that I do believe that it that was some stuff they wanted to do because they wanted, but I also believe both sides did play the game, but look who really got hurt in it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I do believe some of them, the police was letting some of them in to overtake. You know what I'm saying? That was something probably for a later time they're gonna come through. You never know. Maybe that was just a move to see, because like Trump, I don't know. To be honest with y'all, I do believe Trump might try to run for a third term.
He trying everything he can.
I do believe he'll try to run for a third term, because I'm looking at the people he got behind him. Like I said, he was the only president that went for that war. All the other ones, even Sleepy Joe didn't even go mess with that over there. And they gonna see. I see what Zachary said. Condoleezza Rice is a Chevron super tanker. Oh no, she getting good money. I saw with Chris K. Yeah, she getting good money.
Yeah, they oil tycoons, man. You know what I'm saying? drill, baby, drill. You know, but they weren't looking when. You see when he got in, man, he took he signed an executive order for the windmills to go down. What the wind talking about? Uh, the birds and the windmills, man, crazy, man. That stuff was producing energy, natural energy. You know what I'm saying? And people was surviving off of that natural energy from them windmills. But
I listen. Anything is possible now, Sherry. I see. She said that's his whole goal is to take a third term in his presidency,
exactly.
and he was speaking his truth. He thought he was going to die, in my humble opinion. Hey, listen, I, I look at it like this. Listen, until the majority of the United States see what he doing. You know what I'm saying? To me, the Democrats. Cause listen, we not going back under $4 in gas, family. I just want to let y'all know
What's your
that.
cousin say, man?
But it was free. We can't have that. So I'm looking at petty fish. So again, if Michigan loses a power grid like Cuba, how are we prepared? I have no idea.
Yeah, you took the words out of my mouth. Cause Kansas could be real bold. They could be real bogus.
Yeah.
You know, cause they got man. It's so.
But
crazy,
when you got
man.
Trump saying we'll take Canada, we'll take
You know what I'm saying?
Greenland. See, when he going in with the Monroe, the Monroe Doctrine, you know what I'm saying? Western hegemony. Let me see, plenty of windmills in Texas, New Mexico, Oklahoma. He and his family are grifting. They are making as much money as they can
Man,
before
they
they
killing
leave.
it.
Yeah, he like really. They should be in jail though on some of the stuff they did, but
Yeah.
they don't do
He
that to
should be
the
in
elite.
jail because you ain't supposed to be operating no kind of business when you're in the presidency. Shoot, he got the Bitcoin, he got tennis shoes. I mean, I'm just.
But they knew this who Trump was though. They took somebody. That's just like when we look at council, how they get people they can be puppets. We
Oh
see
my
the same
God.
thing here. We see the same thing.
Demonstration.
Yeah, just on a smaller level. We see, some people will sell out for $3,000 and $4,000. Some will sell out for $125 for a radio show. I'm just saying we have the same thing here. You see the big boys. We got a mayor right now to tell you that we got the most tested water. And you can come out and say.
Now what's said the truth. One was one Ted, but one Ted told the truth. It ain't because I already thought it didn't make no sense because where that big white water tank, where the water plant at, they would have had to tear all that from the ground up, all these pipes. That stuff would have cost billions of dollars, but they rather the billions of dollars go in their pocket than to fix the water. Because, like you said, the water, the corrosion is inside the pipe. The water flows through to our pipes, so you could change all the little stuff at the sewer line all you want, but it's coming from out of there. And they putting so much stuff in this water, man. To anytime you got your water and you boil some water for some coffee and the pot turn white. Come on, man.
Sweet cupcake on break.
And it stink. Come on, man, with the water right. Then he running around now. Don't mean to switch the subject. He finna go around into the community and tell them that, the people that vote against him getting that $1 million, you know what I'm saying? It's he gonna run around doing this campaign, and now it's they're holding it back. They're holding it back. I want to make sure your water. He know the water thing is a big thing here, right. So he gonna get $1 million to how I go take the pressure off people's water bill. Man, you could have did that when you got the $100 million.
Yeah, because what you
gonna give somebody $300 and they steal that.
All you got to do, listen. He using that for more because, like you say, he campaigning. Because what's the first thing he did? He had the police chief all pictures in his office that look what we got did. We got this did. Like everything he doing is for him to be back in that seat again. And I'm not gonna say, listen. I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all. I'm not gonna say he probably do win again because I don't really see no movement. Unless y'all know something I know. And like I said, and I only been paying attention maybe the last 20 years on elections. Right. And what I seen in these last two elections from 19 and 22, what I seen, in my humble opinion, Flint don't want change. Because and listen, we got less people here now.
Man.
Less people here now, and it always been a problem getting people out to vote. So
Yes.
and then when you go look who is running, you know what I'm saying? Like if you go look at some of the people who is running, we could damn near question damn near 75% out of the 40 people who running if they running to help or are they running to help themselves. And that's a big number. Of all the people that's running, about 75%, I'm gonna go this way. About 25% really want to help the residents. And you let that sink in for a minute. 25% gonna be stumped down and really try to help the residents.
Yep. Straight up. And I'm telling you, y'all need to start listening to Minister Farrakhan. Y'all think it's a joke. That brother got some wisdom. Cause it was prophesied the fall of America 60 years ago. Now here we is. And we've been given a lot of grace. Man, by God. So that don't mean you gotta change your religion or man, look, we gotta wake up. For real. We gotta wake up. Who blowing the bugle? You tell me who blowing the bugle. And I'm
I
talking
agree
about
with
for
you.
real, man. We need to get up on that and learn something. Man, everybody ain't got the answer.
Nah, they don't, but we can't keep going with the same old.
Right.
And that's what I don't think. And you, like I say, you just got these rich folks who love war. See, it's not their kids that's finna be on the front line.
Exactly. You see, Trump didn't go. He faked it off to the academy.
But you see how he loved to say he this big time general.
Oh man.
See, you got to look at all that, and like I say, the people that support him.
Wow.
But we seen this before.
We seen this
playbook. Look at Iraq. That's what I'm saying. You got some ex-military who like they not with it. Like this is crazy what we doing. But don't nobody, only the ones, I feel like there's the ones who love it. I don't care if they out. Put their asses back in and send them back over. I don't care if you're limping. You can pick a gun up, you can go over there to war because this is what you love. I feel like they should. I feel like all the Republicans who voted for Trump, them should be the first ones who going, in my humble opinion.
Yes, sir, Marie Carter. Straight up.
I feel like all of them should go. Because even when you look at it, Obama signed, and if you notice, for the people who were saying Obama signed the deal, I don't know if they was really being honest, or was they coming from a racist standpoint.
Right.
To be honest with you.
Hit that like button, y'all.
I'm being honest. I don't know if they wasn't coming from a racist standpoint.
They always have.
Or with Obama. You know what I'm saying? With Trump. We know Trump was just mad at him.
Well, he jumped off with the birth certificate thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? He rolled that. You know what I'm saying? But see, I like to be real. You sending people back. Where you gonna go? Where you gonna go back to? Where your origin at?
But you can even go this far on.
Go ahead.
Why you in them people's country? Why you always want other people to go back, stay out of their countries?
Exactly.
That's how you sum it up. But you know what you know what you're gonna get told? Because it's the mind state that we've been fooled with. Like I told you, when you ask people, why are we over in that war? Now you just heard a senator just said that it was no imminent threat.
Exactly.
When you got your own people here, can't even tell you a random. And like I say, even when you listen to Condoleezza Rice, oh, they did this when they overtook our embassy in Iran. Why did they overtake the embassy? See how they leave that part out?
Right.
They leave that part out why they overtook the embassy. The embassy. Did y'all know about when they put up the puppet, the Shah of Iran?
Exactly.
And just like now, like you said, they went over and took Maduro. Why did they take Maduro? Oh, he was bringing drugs over here.
That's a lie.
They were shooting boats down. Oh, them was drug runners. You had to.
They found no dope.
Right. And you know what? The people supported Trump. No, it was drugs.
No, my
They don't believe. It's like you don't get no belief. To me, that's when I be looking at it like.
They're the greatest falsifiers.
Like, is this really racism?
Yeah, at the highest level.
That's what I be looking at.
Just at the highest level. I mean, it's like, okay, man, look, this man is so he that's what he is. He's straight up. That's what he is. It's in his blood. It's veins. It's in his bone. He was raised like that.
Damn, and I hate to put this, but Marty, you know, we don't fake and bake over here, beloved. I'm gonna put it up. It's on the screen. Mickey, all of his base, all of it is based on white supremacy.
Exactly.
His supporters never cared about the economy,
Come on
healthcare,
now.
their own needs. It's a cult. And I hate to even put that up here.
What Sherry say? Oh, he preaching. He said that. Amen.
Yeah, I hate to say most residents never ever heard of some of the people running, so they all fall back to who they're familiar with and vote for them. Facts, Sherry, that's what they do. Facts. I hate to even put this.
Right.
Constant said Jim Crow at play.
Oh
and
my
I know
God.
a lot of people gonna be mad when we say that. The
Constance
Jim
on
Crow
point.
at play. Yeah,
Constance on point.
It is. Let me see what Denise Cousins said. Tax-paying residents need to get aboard. Started. FGCCC, Flint, Genesee County Corruption Control. They have been
That's
working
good.
together, laundering money between the county and city offices in our face. Facts. On the alleged side. Like this, listen. This is a
Right
when,
on
when
point,
we be
Marty.
saying well-oiled machine, that let you know this thing been rolling for a long time. Yeah,
man.
that's why I'm like,
long time.
oh, facts, Marty. She said, who? Marty said, Marty 33333 said, who cares about people being mad, Mick? It's time to tell the truth in real time.
That's facts. Facts. Wake them up.
Let me put this up here now. You want to be famous? Hey, bitches, I'm gonna go. So what about what at point in history do black folks hold themselves accountable and quit blaming everyone for their downfall? Serious question. PPE proves y'all can't handle a handout. Wow. Did you know it was more y'all getting the PPP loans? So you don't talk about the big business. What about
the food stamps too?
Yeah, like I was just looking. Man, I did watch something yesterday.
They was getting food stamps 20 years before we started.
We is talking about it. You don't want to be famous. I just put you up on here. You study saying being accountable. What about all the money that was took? You just saw a transfer of wealth from the people at the top. So you show, are you sure? They just think, you think 14% of the population took all the PPP loans. Hey, facts, Alan. 10 to 20 year pre-planned events, facts. Said, let me see what Maria said. This is the same playbook. Nothing has changed. We are just waking up to what's been happening for centuries. Facts.
Who was that, Trevor?
Oh, hey, bitch. No, I don't. I doubt that. Yeah, we do got to take, to be honest with you, I wish we would take, we do take way more responsibility than what you saying.
Straight up.
And I could be honest with you.
Straight up. Yeah.
I could be straight up. Like some of this, you know, is really downright. I can't believe what they even saying. Yeah. Listen, said man, so many people took, all you got to go do, look at is the Epstein files.
You ain't talk about that.
Yeah, I would love to see
eating kids.
Yeah, I mean, just not even that. Why they not holding them accountable? Like, why they just let that overlook? Even with Pam Bondi and say, hey, she said it'll tear down the system.
They granted her immunity. She already been there. She told the truth. And what's her name? The other $250 million commercial. Come on, man.
Listen, you know what? Hey, bitches, hey, beaches. I'm gonna even give you that. Let's go with that. Who you think benefit a lot that's been going on here in America? You said, I don't get 15 seconds. LOL, the truth is the truth. Okay. I feel like here you go again. You feel that way. So in your mind, who the majority? Oh, let me put the comments. Here you go, right? So he don't get 15 minutes. You know, this person in his feelings right here. It said, let's go state by state. I can tell you my state, black folks lead. So let's compare the numbers. What state are you from? And we can go by the numbers. What state are you from? What state are you from? Let's go by. What state
Probably
are
from
you from?
Arkansas, man.
Let's go
Back in the
state by
woods.
state. I want to go. Let's do the comparison. It sound like Zach. Why y'all on Trevor right now? It sound like Trevor. I doubt Trevor up. I want to see. No, let's go. You said let's go by the numbers. What state are you from? Let's go by the numbers. What state are you from? You see, now you don't want to compare. What exactly do? Let's compare numbers. Although don't use me as a prime. Come on, man, prove your point. Let's go by the numbers. You don't want to go by the numbers, huh? All right, he don't, they don't want to say where they from. I thought they would come on in and say where they from.
He just want to come
Yeah,
over
he
here and
just
be
want
he want to be an adversary. We get back with you. Cut his wings off.
You want his wings cut off?
Cut his wings off. He ain't worth the time, man. Forget him.
Cut his wings off.
Cut his wings off, man.
Just cut his wings off, petty fish. Cut his wings off.
Cut his wings off, petty fish. And then put up another.
And get picture. Mustache Man and cut his wings off too.
Yeah, we know.
Nah, Mustache Man is doing some real foul stuff up in there.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, Mustache Man has really lost his mind.
Yeah.
Keep that stuff over there to yourself.
Exactly.
Yeah, but let's get back to it. I mean, seriously, I just look at it. what Marty said, one thing Trump did get right. He said he would be a dictator one day.
He told him. That one day meant 100 years.
Let me see. It said Jasmine Crockett bodyguard unalived by police. Any thoughts? I don't really know what's the backdrop. What happened? How did her bodyguard end up getting into it with the police?
Wow.
Can you give me some insight on it? I had to go back and check that out. I didn't.
Wow.
I didn't really pay no attention to it. I'm not gonna say I didn't hear nothing about it.
But get up on that.
Yeah, I didn't really go watch it.
But you seen it though?
You know, certain people was talking about it.
Man,
it was coming across the timeline.
We know what type of that is.
Yeah. I mean, listen. Put the smoke back to those trolls. Facts.
Right, Brother Allen. Right, man.
Oh, okay. Marty said that he live in Dallas and they very suspicious. I mean, when you at time, to me, and I know we don't like, sometime, man, people with money, man, they play the get back game.
Yeah.
If you can see it on the low level, do you hear about people putting little $300-$400 hits, $1,000 hits on people? Who you think people that got money?
Yeah.
Oh, so the streets is talking down there. Anytime you get to this, like, you never know.
That level there.
You never know. Just look at what ML King got took out. And you know who they forget about? And I was watching somebody put it up, his brother, AD. He ended up dying a year later.
Who?
Martin Luther King Jr. brother.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they said he was right there with him. Like, man, listen.
Wow.
So many people when you do see that, I guess when you be putting business out there they don't want, it's crazy.
Well, in that realm, yeah. Yeah, because they don't want the people free.
Oh, okay. Let me see what common sense says. He was fake being a law officer, got into a police chase, appeared to pull a weapon, and police fired on him. Wow. That'll do it.
Wow.
See, you can't play around with law enforcement. I know, especially, you can't play around right now. Tensions are so high with them.
Yeah. Yeah, they want, because it's on threat that a Democrat gonna take that seat.
Nah, Trump don't. And I do get what the people saying. They like the mid-elections, Trump might do something because Trump know if it is a blue wave.
Yeah.
I don't know, to be honest with you, because remember, at the end of the day, you got to remember the Dixiecrats.
Yeah.
And we keep forgetting about the Dixiecrats.
Yeah.
If it is a blue wave, it's going to be some who going to be like, no, we can't impeach him. Let's just go ahead and let him finish out his term. Now, they might pull the reins back, but you know what I'm saying?
Like you say, but that's crazy.
They're going to do it.
And, just like Man, it just
Yeah, I'm just being honest. You know how that's gonna
it's
go.
real.
Yeah,
You
like
being real
listen,
about it.
they kept see when we be sitting up here worrying about like we want to believe like, oh, they won't blow a school up. What happened down in Alabama? When that in Mississippi, Alabama, when Condoleezza Rice, when she supposed to be in that school, she didn't go to school that morning when they blew the church up. It was kids in there. So let's quit acting like we can't fathom.
They so innocent. They won't blow a school.
Oh, no, they won't do that. Let's.
They look.
Let's just be honest.
I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Yeah, probably keep that. Keep it on your thought.
We gonna keep that myself.
And because you may be right. She said, no, them Dems weren't gonna try to impeach. They already want to, just don't have the votes. Facts, but they still got some. Birmingham. Thank you. They said the country was warned so many times about all of this Trump was going to do, and some folks turned their back on it. Sure did.
Let
me see. In a nutshell, they are afraid that we are going to take over. They're afraid of losing the power that they hold. Facts. Birmingham.
That's true.
Thank you. Concrete. Sheila. Good morning. Thank you for tapping in. Said the blue wave is about whites and the Latinos both want power. Tell them again. For we can get the blue wave is about the whites and the Latinos both want power. Because you ain't seen nothing about a black agenda, but they just want us to keep voting. Jasmine has a huge influence. White America make people out of here. Hey, you never know. Let me see. Let me see this. History shows you that churches and schools have been getting bombed. Facts. People forgot what happened in Move 1985.
Man. Philadelphia.
Yeah, Philadelphia. They forgot about that. But see, we want to act like the first time it was a terrorist attack that happened was on 9/11.
Or you go with the Oklahoma hookup.
That's what I was finna say. I was gonna say
and
Oklahoma.
You know what?
Tulsa, Oklahoma, to be exact.
They got the white folks got an airplane and burnt it with nitroglycerin.
Right, but we'll sit up like, so we act like we can't fathom what's going on.
We still
over
got
there.
love for them.
Yeah, we gonna say no. They wouldn't blow a school up. We'll go look over there at Palestine and say, oh, you got people won't even say that's a genocide. Like you'll get in trouble for that. I'm just going by what people who speak on stuff like that. Man, you'll get in trouble.
Yeah,
you will get in trouble.
Yes. But you
will get in trouble. I'm looking at Tucker Carlson. When you look at some of the stuff he's saying, and because he's a conservative, but he's not with Trump on what's going on over there. You go watch some of his stuff, and I don't agree with none of the stuff he's doing, but where he's speaking truth at, I'm listening.
Right.
Even when he was going that what's my man name? He had that the ambassador to Israel, Mike Huckabee. When you go look at what he was saying,
oh man,
and like I said, I watched it. I'm not gonna lie, because I got to see they both didn't even agree on the Bible themselves on what was being said. When Tucker said, "Well, let's do DNA because we done cracked the code. We can know who been living here, who ain't." And you saw Mike Huckabee said, "Why?" What's up, Cicero? But to be honest with you, I don't know if they're going to get 47 out of there. Hey, and Maria, and I told people this conversation right here, I kept getting, like I said, listen, y'all don't know how many times I done set up and had battles about the white population is the minority now. They're trying to increase the population to decrease the black and brown by deporting other methods. Just a theory that has validity.
That's
Let me see what Allen said. Israel president created Hamas to overthrow the Palestinian government. Let me see. I use this, Denise, because I use white to save space to get my thoughts in one paragraph. Used to write, if that's what you were saying. I saw the YT. Yeah, I'm just telling you that's what it is. But when you say that, you know what I'm saying? Some dude get mad. And that's what I don't be understanding. Like, why would you get mad? Like listen, family, I done had some real knockdown, drag out conversation.
Yeah.
Oh, petty fish facts. We not going to listen all of that. Can we keep it a buck and act like not religion doesn't play a part in this war? Facts. I'm going to be honest with you. Facts, you know it is. Allegedly, you had some generals were saying this is the war of Armageddon. We fighting for Jesus coming back. He wants us to do this war.
Lord.
Yeah, you got some who trying to just, you heard Lindsey Graham, if we don't protect Israel, God is going to do this to America. Like, when you listening to these people, I'm like, that's what I'm saying. They have went biblical with this.
Right.
So when I look at it, I just be like, damn. You know what I'm saying? But it's no different. They had used the Bible to justify slavery.
Yeah.
When did y'all see the one what happened down in Tennessee? What's the brother name that got the afro? He be like he pro-black. He just went at one of the Tennessee Congress people when she tried to use the Bible justifying slavery. Saying, because it was during that time. Just like we had one of them generals.
Right.
That was talking like when he was trying to honor, during that time. So it's just sometimes the truth is hard to swallow and a life is perfectly on the lips. Fact, just look at the water. Just look at the water. We had a mayor say, hey, Justin Pearson from Memphis. He had to straighten that lady out, but it just show you how, and I ain't gonna say they're inconsiderate, they don't care.
They don't care.
They don't care.
They do not care, brother. They do not care. And the mind of this man's wickedness in his heart is undeceivable.
Yeah, all you gotta do is go look. Soon as Trump
eating the kids, man, look.
Just look when Trump when you did the Epstein files, look how long they hid it. Both sides did it, Republicans and Democrats.
Yeah.
Both sides was part of the game.
Yeah.
Both sides.
Yeah, the billionaires club. Well, if it wasn't like that, how brother Jay-Z in the file?
No, he wasn't in there. They said he had an anonymous tip call on him. That's what that was. But you see how easy anonymous tip came up?
Right.
See, they'll lock him up.
Put you on Front Street. Man, come on.
Hollywood, they've been doing, listen, family, this ain't nothing new. Y'all had people like Corey Feldman and all them child actors said they was being messed with, or how strange Hollywood was. Man. How many Hollywood stories y'all just saw the brother from here, Terry Crews, big and strong as he is, got felt up by a man.
Palmed his in front of his wife.
You know what I'm saying? But he couldn't put no hands because you know why?
He didn't want to get blackballed. What? Why you say?
You know, because of that, because he didn't want to be blackballed.
Yeah, right. Shoot, man, they gonna even love you or hate you anyway. Oh, damn, what else?
That ain't that. But you know what they did? But that was nothing wrong with that. It was like, okay, he could do that. Because this had been going on in Hollywood. We act like we didn't heard. Did people watch Bobby Hemming? Go watch that brother. He's no longer with us. He's with the ancestors now. But go watch some of the stuff he had when he was talking about the boule, the Hollywood, like the different things people have. Bobby Hemming.
Okay.
You know, he was not only that. Science.
Not only that. Spacely did. Who all out there watched Hostel, the movie? Hostel 1, Hostel 2. They told it all.
Yeah.
Go watch that movie.
You just had one guy got caught overseas. I think he was a congressman from here, was messing with young boys. He was going overseas, went up on an alias name.
Right.
And like I said, this stuff ain't nothing. Man, listen.
Treacherous, man.
This ain't nothing new. When you go look at the societies, go look at the Greek societies, go look at the Rome society. Go look at all that when it came. You just saw all it was. You just America just was the finish line of it.
Exactly. Yeah. Look at the skulls and bones.
Yeah, just go look at it. And what the Masons don't tell you when you become a 33rd degree, just to show you how much when they talk about this law, this war is a religious war. Let's be honest. You looking at Bill Maher now, they can't stand Muslims, right?
Right.
Let's just go with this. When you become a 33rd, you get what book do they give you once you become a 33rd degree Mason? A Quran.
You Islamic book.
Yeah, but this is the stuff that they'll tell you.
Yeah. Well, man, we get but see, man, see, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge.
And that's why they want. Why you
Yeah.
think they'll go get a Cardi B? They'll go get. Just
Man.
think about it. Like what Malcolm say. What did Malcolm say? They go get entertainers. These is who supposed to be leading our people. But when you go to other communities, they don't have their sports players. They entertain. I'm not saying people can't be woke, because just think about it. Muhammad Ali was woke when he was with the Nation of Islam.
Yes, sir.
He had a different thinking process, even though he was an athlete.
Yes, sir.
See, but why you think they don't want people like they tell our athletes, "No, shut up and dribble, shut up and catch"?
Kareem, my dude.
Because to them, an educated black man is a threat to American society.
Exactly.
That and woman. I mean, just don't say educated black man.
That's real.
Educated black people is a threat to American
That's
society.
real. And like whoever said in the chat, they scared we gonna do them like they did us.
But that once again, they going by their mind on how
they
was.
mind. That's how they
don't judge me on how you is. And I remember the minister told that one lady when he was on Donahue, when he was like, he did say it. He said the white, she's like, y'all think that we're gonna do the, because they know what they did was wrong, far as the chattel slavery, Jim Crow law. They know what they did was wrong.
Yes.
And that's their fear. But our thing is, how you know we're gonna do what y'all did to us? Y'all judging us by y'all mind.
And y'all hearts.
Right. Don't judge us by how you feeling. You know what I'm saying? That's like when you go think about it, that we didn't have white flight for nothing. We ain't got sundown towns for nothing. It's a difference when we got to tell our kids this how you do. Listen to me. I'm a grown man. Do you know when the police pulled me over, even though my stuff is right, where you going? If I got my insurance right, my license up to date, why I got to tell you, well, I might want to ride around the city. But this is the stuff that we still, where you going? If you pull me, I got no warrants and none of this going on. Why I got to keep explaining to you where I'm going? And why the first? You got a gun in your car? You got drugs in here? See, we not getting told. See, y'all don't hear them stories.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even if we in white areas, you got, what you doing over here? Damn, I might like coming in Swartz Creek going to Myers. I might like going to Fenton and going to the Kroger's, the new one they built down there. I might like going to these other spots.
Can you go to a sundown town, Myers? You?
Hey, Zachary.
What up,
so
Zach?
Zach said Malcolm X went to Mecca in the 60s and found out they're blonde-haired, blue-eyed Muslim. Do you honestly think he was the first to know that? Do you really think he went there and didn't know? Elijah Muhammad didn't know that? I would give you a verse out the Quran, but I'm not all the way to get it where we can show you that's in there. But don't think Malcolm knew before Elijah, good brother. But thank you for the history lesson,
brother Zach. Yeah, man. Yeah.
Right. And even with I'm with you, cuz they are now gentrifying culture foods. Anyone see the videos renaming African, Hispanic, and Black dishes? Listen. And I know some people might want to get mad what I'm finna go do, but I'm going to tell you, go to Sheikh Anta Diop, go to John Henry Clark, go to Chancellor Williams, and learn about Black Mecca. Learn about who the Hyksos was.
Right.
See, people keep forgetting about that. We just think we don't think it was a time that Mecca was black, when black people was there. We don't think of a time when Kemet, what is called the land of the black. See, when we get to these stages, you have people, some was moved away and some moved in. See, we don't be studying the you know what I'm saying, things that happen. See, we going by history and not the real history, but we got to be taught that.
And they ain't gonna give it to you.
Right. That's why you got some people say, hey, my family didn't come on the ship, because they're not gonna want to tell you that it was black Indians was here.
Right.
See, you have to really go into the lessons and you will go see and that's why when they say land discovered, No, Columbus did not discover America. It was already people here.
He
But
was a colonizer.
It's something being told to you in that lesson
Mm-hmm.
that who was new. It was the new man that came onto this planet, and he was discovering new things. We've been here. I know that might go over some of y'all heads. Yeah, you right. You right, Mama Quill. You right. But that, like, you know, some of that is, you know, and I'm not the one who can break it down for you. I'm just getting hip to it. Like I tell you, I'm back reading my books. You know, even with the council and I saw what my good brother Darius was like, he didn't agree with me and brother Elliot was saying. But it's in the book. You can go pick it up. That's what brother Elliot say when he say no. Go show me it's in the book. You can go pick it up on the council of Nicaea. Facts, Mama Quill, but see, a lot of them don't understand that. See, when we go, yeah.
Right. Mama Quill put her stuff up.
Yeah, I did. I had it up on there. Yeah, but see, you have to go do once you go do your history, then you can understand it.
Yes, sir. You got
Yeah, but they get so mad, you know. So that's how we get caught up arguing over religious things. But go see about the 32 scholars of the Council of Nicaea. Go back and look at it. I got the book. I got the updated version. Brother Elliot got the older version, the one in 1914. I got mine. Yeah, but see, listen, brother, in that book, you gonna see listen. You gonna see when they was having a beef, the Arians, the different cliques, they was having a beef about the birth of Jesus. But you can go in the Bible and go look at the genealogy of Jesus, and you know what I'm saying.
Man, you can't miss it,
right? It should be God. It should be God, and it should be Mary and Mary people. It shouldn't be Joseph lineage in that. I'm just saying, but that's why I get what you're saying when you say go to church. Let's do the history and let's really go down. Don't give me don't give me the religion off the plantation. That's only gonna keep me froze.
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? Give me the knowledge. Because we don't, you know what I'm saying? We just going by what we've been told.
That's what we need, man. I
mean, if we didn't started science and all of this stuff, and and don't think, family, that they brought people that was running out the jungles. And that's what I hate when they say, no, they brought some top people over here to build this thing that they call America. And just think about it, to show you where it was built in them. They didn't even want you to read. But how did the slave know how to still build? Because you got to remember, from the ones they brought over.
Good morning, Sister Winter.
Yeah, the ones they brought over. You remember they did some, like, you know, I got to get one of the Muslims, brother, back on from the nation.
Yeah.
So we can go through a history lesson.
Yeah.
We can go through a history lesson, and that's why it's called Spacely's house.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I do want to get one of my more science brothers on. I want to get one of my Sunni brothers on. If you hear what I'm saying, I want to sit down and, you know, because we got to go. And I wouldn't mind bringing one of the pastors on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they can try to come up with something that'll work for the residents here.
Exactly. Because we're a diverse city. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it ain't, and people, I don't know. I mean, we was already following the laws of God before the Bible was even here.
Hey, Petty Fish, if you know I'm gonna go get the gods now, the 5%, but when you bring in the NOI, you know what I'm saying? I have no problem bringing the 5%. I have no problem with the Israelites, but you know what I'm saying? We gonna
just keep
don't make me put on my Sinetta hat and I'll be running some things Sinetta was doing down in NY, and I bring it to Flint.
Yeah.
Let me see. Since Columbus, not one white man will admit they lost. Thanks, Kenneth. They not good. I'm just saying. Hey, listen, I'm with all of it. Like I tell you, I watch all of them. Like I tell you, I've been watching Sinetta for a minute. That's why I'm watching. If you see, I'm sharing the 5%. I'm sharing the nation on my page, like wherever it's at. And I like the one brother, Seven Sabas. He been breaking down the Mason stuff. They so mad at him on Facebook. he breaking that stuff down. They disgusted with him, but I love it because I'm sharing it on my page.
Right.
You know, I'm trying to get my stuff, but
Thanks, Brother Ken.
Yeah, but we do supposed to get it together though, family. I'm just
Yeah,
saying, because
right.
how do we make our community better? That's the thing. I ain't still in. I want to put what the minister did say. How do we make our community better? Because that's what we should be working on. How to make our community better? Because I didn't think I was watching something this Sunday, and I ain't gonna keep y'all too much longer. I was watching some, and I shared it on my page for the nation. When the brother was saying, even sitting at our window is not safe.
Right.
When you at your crib, sitting at your window is not safe because people be shooting. Can you imagine like the type of stuff that we living in? When like sitting on your porch, just walking to the store.
Right.
Like, how do we make our community safe?
Exactly.
And you know what I'm saying? I thought that was beautiful what they did for Savior's Day, the Nation of Islam, up under the guidance of Minister Farrakhan. I love what they did. How do we make our neighborhood safe?
Man.
How do we make the neighborhood safe? And I think that's what we should be working on. I'm talking to the activists.
And see, like you just said, you got to bring all the communities together.
Yeah.
You didn't want to say for one common cause because we all stay here. We all want our kids safe. We want the schools safe. But at the same time, we got to get prepared, man, because, you know, we at war.
But
we at war, man.
And right. And we at war with our own people right now. And that's the thing. If you don't think, listen, we can get up on here and say the white man this, the white man that. But you got to look at, these are black faces. That's a majority black
Most
council.
Most of them on us.
Yeah, McFlynn, that's a majority black council. Black state rep, black mayor, black police chief. Ain't
put nothing down for the kids. Nothing. Nathan.
Right. Yeah.
Man, they want to build right playgrounds.
Yeah, and listen, we don't need to build more jails. We need to build more schools. Like, I mean, and like Juantez said, whether people look, he said, when you look at, I'm not saying it verbatim, but when Juantez said, when you look at jobs, I get what he's saying jobs for. Put the people to work.
Right. And
put them
was on point with that.
Yeah, if you give them something to do, you go look at influence, better neighborhoods, less crime because more they got
money. Paying their bills, they feeling good about themselves. You know what I'm saying? And but just look at it. The man downstairs, the little man downstairs, he didn't push for no jobs.
No, I'm looking at right here, just what Concrete Jungle said. Right, we're all not going to agree religiously, but we need righteous minds to come together to find solutions for the problems we face.
Facts.
Cuzzo said, I agree. Where are the centers to help? This from Maria Carter. I agree. Where are the centers to help with tutoring, gaming, mentors, trade centers? But see, that's when you got people who coming together, let's do this, and not just, I'm trying to put this in my pocket. You know,
right.
How can I, don't get me wrong, I would love to come up and make it, but on the point where I leave my people behind, I'm not saying everybody, all of us got to do it, but it damn sure makes sense where we can look at Latinx or other people. You look the Heritage Foundation. That's a think tank.
And they wicked.
Might not be for the right. But if the wicked got their think tanks, why the righteous ain't got theirs?
Come on, man. You preaching.
Yeah, why the righteous ain't got theirs? Like, we can look at all these other nationalities, even with the Arabs, the Arab Americans. They got their centers for theirs too. We the only ones like a lot of our problems can be fixed if we just stuck together and we quit letting people come in and divide us.
That's real.
Like, you didn't have too many things. You know what I'm saying? We got too many beautiful minds, educated people.
Right.
So when they say people not educated for Flint, they got to be crazy. Where you think your school system came from? We just looking at the remnants. You know what I'm saying? The residues of once,
right?
Yeah, once a great city. You got to think, tool and die. We might have said our great grandparents might have came here uneducated, and we're all uneducated because you still got to think they was able to go in the shop coming out of elementary.
Yes, sir.
I mean, going to high school, 15, 16. So they wouldn't you know what I'm saying? They probably went through the proper things like going to the schools and getting a degree. How many people have learned how to be a mechanic from off the street and then go get a paper and can probably better than the person that went to school?
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, but every other race of people gonna educate their own people. but us. But every other race of people didn't have to get put through this, what we went through, where they didn't want you to read. See, that's the big difference here. That's the big difference that we got with all the other ones. But what you're looking at a strong, resilient people. It just, who can we get behind? Right now, we like to follow, like they used to say back in the day. Cause I remember watching DC Cab when Mr. T, people want to follow the drug dealers, the pimps, this and that. They didn't want to follow the people who did it the right way. And I kind of think, just take away the drugs, we got people who doing it the wrong way, like getting nonprofits to come up and not really help who they need to help. So, you know what I'm saying? It's it's some work we got to do, but I believe we got enough time to do it.
Yeah.
Don't make it what God force you to have to do it.
Like he doing.
Yeah. You'll want to get started on it now.
Man.
There's too many things we got going on with people, but you can really see where the division at. So and until we can get this division together, we're going to continue to be where we at.
Right, brother.
You got any last words on? Because we out, baby.
Well, man, you know, my last words and prayers for the people out there, condolences to
Meat Freak,
man, and his family. And, y'all got to stay safe, but look, stay informed, straight up. But at the same time, sugar and sugar, salt and salt. If you didn't get off, it ain't our fault.
Facts. And peace, family. See y'all at 6 on the nip.